Howdy folks, welcome to Brain Rotters. We have an official trailer for the Marvel Zombies episode 5 of What If. It's the next episode in this What If series that we will be seeing. We gotta talk Easter eggs, we gotta break down the trailer, and we gotta talk about how our theory about Hank Pym bringing back the virus from the quantum realm is correct. So let's talk all about it and stay with me on this one. It's pretty important. So let's first talk about the TVA screen, and the Watcher explains that the episode kicks off with Bruce Banner coming back from the opening scene in Infinity War, where Heimdall uses the bifrost to transport the Hulk and deliver him to Earth to warn the Avengers and the world that Thanos is coming for the stones. Only this time, in this episode, in this universe, when he comes back, the world is zombified. Now, I don't know if the bifrost will take him directly to Doctor Strange in the sanctum like he was transported to in the movie, but I think he is, and that's where Bruce meets Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. We know Zombie Hunter Spider-Man to have Doctor Strange's cloak of levitation, so drop Banner in the sanctum like in the movie, and our story can kick off where Zombie Hunter Spider-Man has already defeated Strange and Wong, in time for Spider-Man to explain the whole situation to Banner and how it started. Speaking of, the first zombie we see is Hank Pym in his quantum realm jumpsuit, meaning that Pym went down to the quantum realm to retrieve Janet and bring her home, but we know from the trailer that she has the zombie virus and the realm altered her to be that way. Now, either Janet bit him, which is likely, or the realm instantly alters you to zombified form when you enter, and he came back in a hurry, which we know for him to then return to the lab and will likely infect Ant-Man and the Wasp initially, but Ant-Man has his head in a jar in one of the scenes in the trailers, which means the rest of his body couldn't have been saved when he got infected, and maybe Spider-Man was able to save him. I don't know his situation, but anyway, the rest of the trailer is the Avengers getting pummeled by the zombies at the Avengers compound, I think. I'm not so sure, but the point is that they're all going to get zombified in this scene. And later we see Spider-Man hanging out with Okoye or one of the Dora Milaje, which means that Wakanda could be the safe zone. And in every apocalyptic situation, in every movie, there's always the safe zone. So I could see Wakanda being it, and the reason that the zombies aren't attacking them, even though they are right in front of the pair, is because the shield is up. But we know from Infinity War that Thanos' army of Outriders killed themselves trying to get through the shield, and even eventually did before T'Challa had the shield turned down at a point in Wakanda to funnel them in at a controlled area. So expect the zombies to do the exact same thing, to go through the shield, killing themselves doing so. Now, with Banner likely being the protagonist of the whole episode, we could see his gamma radiation in his blood maybe be the cure, and we get a little Science Bros action from Banner and Spider-Man and watch the pair create the cure together, and it disperse Amazing Spider-Man style by shooting it up in the air and releasing it. Hey, you made it this far, you might as well subscribe if you're new, as well as hitting that bell for notifications so you don't miss another video just like this one. Now, Thanos still doesn't have a clue about the zombies on Earth, and when Thanos comes to Earth, he comes to Wakanda because that's where the Mind Stone is. That's where Vision is. So when Thanos comes to Earth, he'll have gotten the Reality Stone by then because there's no Avengers involved with that scene, so it should play out the same way. Similarly, he won't have the Time Stone, but will likely fight a zombie Doctor Strange for it if Zombie Hunter Spider-Man didn't kill Strange anyway, and we will have the Power Stone from Xandar. He will have the Soul Stone too, as well as we know he will get the Space Stone because the Zombies episode only starts after Banner's scene in the opening scene of Infinity War, where Loki's Tesseract is removed from him. That will all play out the same way, except for the Time Stone and Mind Stone, which Marvel will think of something, I'm sure. Anyway, I could see all stones being put together with Thanos being apprehensive to give the gauntlet, so we'll see how that interaction goes, but the fact remains that the stones will be a quick cure. So expect how they go about that with the Thanos introduction to be quite conflicting. Will they team up with Thanos or will they not? I could see them making a deal with Thanos that Thanos gets the stones only if they can use the gauntlet to snap everyone literally out of it. But then they have to consider the repercussions, like won't Thanos snap away half of life anyway? Yeah, most likely, but at least the zombies will be gone and the Avengers can live to fight another day. And they can set up for another follow-up What If episode like they did with Star-Lord at the end of episode 2. Give us that final little tease that there's more story to be told. There's other aspects we have to talk about that they will have to go over, like why the Avengers are united united as one, and if Cap and Tony buried the hatchet, or if Civil War didn't even happen altogether in this universe. As well, Cole Obsidian and Ebony Maw of the Black Order arrive on Earth before the rest of the Order, and we know Iron Man zombifies them, so expect a scene like that in this episode. But also, when Banner arrives at the Sanctum, the Order arrives almost immediately after those scenes, so maybe Spider-Man will fight the Order? I don't know. But a lot of action, a lot of the opening of this What If episode will be taking place in New York. And I just want to hear your thoughts on everything. So thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for the massive support recently. Are you hyped for Marvel Zombies? What do you expect from this episode? What are your predictions? Tell me everything in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.